In a world woven from the hush of dawn and the hush of dreams, there is a town so small it might be missed by the sun itself. Yet, on one extraordinary night, the universe paused to watch as a child named Leo was born. From the very first breath, Leo was a miracle. Not in the way all children are miracles, but in a way that made the stars themselves lean closer. For Leo glowed, not with the gentle metaphor of a proud parent, but with a real golden radiance, as if the morning had chosen him as its vessel. His parents, hearts trembling with wonder, cradled him in the soft light. "He's special," they whispered, as if afraid the world might overhear and steal him away. And the world, for a moment, seemed to agree. As Leo grew, his glow became a symphony of light. When he laughed, it danced like sunbeams on a river. When he was proud, it blazed like a midsummer noon. But when sorrow found him, the light faltered, dimming to a fragile ember. At first, the town was enchanted. Leo's glow was a marvel, a living lantern in the dusk. But as the years passed, wonder curdled into suspicion. Children, unkind in their confusion, began to whisper. Their words, sharp as winter wind, circled Leo like shadows. "Glowworm," they jeered. "Flashlight face." Leo tried to shield his heart with laughter, to lose himself in the things that made him feel alive, sketching wild dreams, chasing Max the dog through sunlit fields, basking in the warmth of his parents' love. But the world's cruelty is persistent, and even the brightest light can be battered by darkness. With every mocking glance, every cruel word, Leo's glow faded. What was once a beacon became a flicker, trembling in the gloom. By middle school, Leo had become a master of invisibility. He shrank into the corners of classrooms, his shoulders hunched, his eyes fixed on the ground. He believed that if he could just become small enough, the world might forget to hurt him. But the world remembers. One gray afternoon, the art teacher asked the class to draw what made them feel alive. Leo stared at the blank page, his mind echoing with emptiness. He remembered the days when his glow was his answer, but now it felt like a story he'd once heard and forgotten. He drew a tiny, trembling light, lost in a sea of darkness. The teacher paused, her eyes lingering on the page, but she said nothing. That night, Leo gazed into the mirror. His glow was so faint it barely touched the glass. He wondered if it would be easier to let it vanish altogether. But even in the deepest night, a single spark can defy the dark. The next day, Leo sought refuge in the library, a sanctuary of stories and silence. There, he noticed a girl alone at a table, her pencil dancing across the page. Her drawings were wild and bright, but her eyes were clouded with loneliness. Leo hesitated, then let courage guide him. "Your drawings are beautiful," he said, his voice barely more than a breath. She looked up, startled, then smiled, a small, genuine thing. "Thank you. I didn't think anyone noticed." He sat across from her and for the first time shared his secret. He spoke of his glow, of how it once filled him with life, and how the world had dimmed it. She listened, not with pity, but with understanding. "I think your glow is extraordinary," she said. "You shouldn't hide it. The world needs more light." And in that moment, hope flickered anew in Leo's heart. Leo and the girl, Mia, became inseparable. She coaxed him back to his sketchbook, and as he drew, something miraculous happened. His glow began to return. At first, it was a shy glimmer, like the first star at twilight. But with every line, every color, his light grew bolder. He painted forests that shimmered, skies that blazed, and animals that seemed to leap from the page. One afternoon, Mia handed him a paintbrush. As he swept it through a riot of color, his glow erupted, no longer a flicker, but a radiant golden blaze that filled the room with warmth and wonder. Leo realized then, his glow was not a burden, but a gift. It was the truest part of himself, and when he embraced it, he became unstoppable. One golden afternoon, Leo, Mia, and Max wandered through the park. Laughter echoed from a group of kids playing soccer, kids who once cast shadows on Leo's light. The ball rolled to his feet. For a heartbeat, Leo hesitated. Then he remembered Mia's words. "The world needs more light." He kicked the ball back, his smile bright as sunrise. The kids stared, then grinned. "Hey, you're good." "Want to play?" Leo glanced at Mia, who nodded, her eyes shining with pride. He stepped onto the field, and as he ran, his glow blazed, unapologetic, unafraid. The other kids didn't mock him. They cheered, swept up in the joy of his light. By the end of the game, Leo's glow was a sunburst, lighting up the world around him.